Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. It is Monday, May 2nd, and I really am so wiped out today. It's one of those days where I know I didn't sleep good, and I just want to go lay down and try to take a nap. I'm not much of a napper. It doesn't usually work for me. So I thought, what can I do for a video? And I checked, and the stats are updated through the end of April on YouTube. So I thought I will knock out my YouTube earnings video for the entire month of April. First, I wrote some stats down, and then I will show you some stats on my YouTube account. Oh, and I want to mention, there are many people out there who say or think that we're not allowed to show our earnings because they say it's against YouTube's policy and against Google AdSense policy. I've also watched many videos of other people who do this, and they have said they went through the policies with a fine-tooth comb, and they can't see anything that says we're not allowed to show our YouTube earnings. I have gone through the policies, and I can't find anything that says we are not allowed to show our YouTube earnings. I know there were certain things that we're not allowed to show, like how much ads, certain ads pay and things like that. But that's completely different than earnings. But I still know there are people that every time I talk about this, I have people that say you're not allowed to do that. It's against their policy. If you know this for a fact, I absolutely 100% appreciate that you tell me, but I will only listen to you with my ears and eyes if you provide me with a link to the policy itself and explain to me exactly where in the policy it says that. Other than that, I'm going to assume it's just something you heard and that you are passing on a rumor, which could be completely false. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And I know everybody thinks they're trying to be helpful when they do that, but it is, to me, far from helpful to just say, hey, you can't do that, and then not show any reason why you're saying such a thing. That's not helpful. That's instilling fear in someone because it's scary. Oh, I can't do that. I shouldn't be doing that. We don't know that, but the majority of the people will believe stuff that they hear like that. They'll say, oh my gosh, no, we can't do that. And then they turn around and tell others, you can't do that. I know you can't do that because somebody said so. So if you've heard something like that, don't spread the info unless you can find out for yourself if it's true or not. It just bothers me greatly when people just say things that they are not absolutely sure of. And if you are sure of it, that means you know where to find the info. And then in that case, I would absolutely love it if you share the link with me as to where it says so in the policy. And then I would even do a video on it and let everybody know, see, this is what it says in the policy. And I would show the policy. Other than that, I know you think you're trying to help, but it's not helpful if you just say stuff that sounds scary and you don't have anything to back it up with. That's just my take on it. So if you tell me something and you don't have proof, I'm just not paying attention. And I may even delete your comment because I don't like things to spread like that. So proof. The proof is in the pudding. All right, we are comparing stats for the entire month of April, and I'm comparing it now to the entire month of March. Now, let's remember in March, I only was really doing YouTube full-time for like the last 10 days, so only a third of the month. And that is when one of my haircutting videos had kind of gone viral, so I was still getting a lot of new subscribers and stuff due to that video. That video has settled down quite a bit now. It's not growing anywhere near the speed it was before, but it's still like my top video, which I'll be showing you in a minute because nobody has proven to me that I can't. So in April, I got 1,632 new subscribers. And when I say new subscribers, that's my total net subscribers. I got more than that, but then we lose some every month. So total subscribers that I got net is 1,632. It's a little bit less than March. March, I got 1,664, and that was mostly in the last week of March that I got that. Views. Even though I had less subscribers for April, I have more views. I had a little over 135,000 views compared to March with 111,000. It was actually 111,200 222. So it was 111, 222. I just like when stuff like that happens with numbers. The audience retention for the entire month of March, I was at 34%, and for the entire month of April, I was an average of 40%. So the audience retention is how much of a video is somebody actually watching, and it means that about 40% of my videos in total are being viewed. So people are watching at least almost half. Now, remember, this is an average, so if somebody watches a whole video and then somebody else only watches just the very beginning, well, that's going to give me an average of half. That's for my mother. Let's wait and see how long it takes for her to pick it up. 2 rings is for my mother. There, she did it. Okay, so one of the other things that I happened to jot down was gender. I am stuck at 88% female, 12% male. That's what it ended up being for the entire month of March, and that's what it is for the entire month of April. The girls definitely like me more than the boys. And revenue. Oh, that one was scary. Right up until the last minute. Last month I made, in March, for the entire month, I made $161.09. The final amounts can vary a little bit. There's certain things that might change, so I can't remember if that's exactly what I quoted to you guys before, but that's what it is now. And for April, again, this can change a tiny bit, but it doesn't usually. It's just like by pennies, if at all. For April, I was aiming for 200, and at the beginning of the month, for the first 2 weeks, I was just a hair under target. I wanted to have $100 by the middle of the month, and I think I was at like 96 something. Then my stats were going up, and I was like, oh, I'm going to make it. Then they started going down toward the end of the month. And as of yesterday, I still needed like $5 to reach my 200, and I was like, I might not reach it. I might not get the 2 that I want in the front of that number. But this morning I woke up and phew, I made it. 201.33. So I at least reached my goal. I'm very happy about that. However, I knew things were going to slow down for me because of that viral video that is no longer doing what it was doing for me. And you know, it's impossible to say, oh, I'm going to have another viral video. We don't create viral videos. It just kind of happens. I mean, there's certain things that we can do to help our visibility, and I'm certainly learning something new every night, and I'm implementing it every day. So hopefully I will get better and better at this. But I'm just torn as to what I should pick for a goal for May. I don't like to set a goal too high because it can be discouraging if you don't reach it. So I'm going to only say 225 for May. And I'm thinking that it's quite possible that my earnings will go downhill for a little bit before they go back up. So let's say 225. And if I don't even hit 200, I will be fine with that. Remember that my long-term goal is $1,000 per week, not per month, per week. And it would take a small miracle for that to happen. I'm giving myself 2 years to get to that, and then I always say if I don't make it to that, then I'm quitting. But you know I'm not quitting. I think you know that. And I just tell myself that. So it means I really can't quit for at least 2 years. I have to go at least 2 years because I've said so. So you're stuck with me for 2 years and probably much longer. So anyway, I'm going to switch over now. Did you see Tigger go by? Because Tigger's here. I'm going to switch over to the computer now, and I'm going to show you my stats, and we'll look at what videos were popular for me for the month, and hopefully that helps you to know what's getting views, what's not, and then I'll come back and talk to you after. Tigger, don't you get in my way. Okay, you can see that we are looking at April 1st through April 30. And my revenue is 201.33, and only 873 is due to YouTube Red. That's for people who buy subscriptions so they don't see ads, and since YouTube has taken the ad revenue away from those videos, they give us a little bit of the subscription money to make up for that. And here's where we were at the beginning of the month. You can see I started down, and then I was excited, and then I was like way sad, and then it started to go up, 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 and here was the 15th, and that's when we did the
the 2-week update, and then I took a big dive, and then I kept going up and down, and all up until yesterday, I only earned $4.25, and I needed like $5 and some change to make it over 200 for today, for the end of the month, and I did. I got it because I got 626. I was so scared. You can see that it's Watch Me Cut My Hair video that is still on top. That has earned only $32 though for the whole month of April. It earned much more than that for March. And then it's the hair things that are getting the views, or the genie bra, the how much money did I make, my Bissell, and then we got some tag-alongs and vlog spots. Again, another hair, what's in my purse. So it's mostly, like I said, the things that I either look silly in. I think I look silly in all my videos, so I guess that makes no sense. So. And but what interests me is even my little daily updates are earning. You can see here I made $2.26, and let's switch over to the next page here, and we'll see how some of my older videos have done. Because even if a daily update was to make a residual amount of $1 a month, I mean, that's $30 a month, but it won't continue that because it's not something that is evergreen. People aren't going to go back, months from now and watch old daily updates. I only started doing them, I believe, this month in April, so time will tell how much we end up getting. I say me, how much I end up getting. And I do see, though, that quite a few daily updates are actually earning. So that's pretty cool. Do we see any sneak peeks here? I wanted to see if a sneak peek was earning anything. Because if those would earn, that's a very easy way to earn. Or do I even monetize those? I can't remember. Well, here's the sneak peek warning one I did. That earned 49 cents. So I don't know. Sneak peek there, 35 cents. Well, I'll be curious to see how the sneak peeks do, because those are very, quick and easy little videos to put up. I mean, it's surprising still how time consuming, but they're fun, and I like it. And there's another one that made 23 cents. That got some views. And okay, so those are a lot of the videos, and even things that are very old are still bringing in, 25 cents here and there. So that's kind of cool. And I guess that is about it.
I don't know, like I said, if this is helpful to any of you guys or not. What it is for me is it does actually force me to keep track of what is going on. And since I would like to show you guys that it's possible to earn, that is my goal, not only because I want to earn, but I want to show that it's possible to grow a channel. That means that it keeps me constantly wanting to learn new things and new tricks and new tips, and I just keep working at it. Oh, I wanted to see how many videos I uploaded. Hang on. It looks like I uploaded a total of 77 videos for the month of April. That's a lot. But again, some of those are really, really quick. Some of those are the daily updates and the sneak peeks and the YouTube tips. So those are all things that don't take a lot of time. But it goes to show you really have to put in a lot of effort at the beginning, especially because this is full-time work for me. I mean, I get up, I work on my videos or planning my videos or learning more about YouTube, and just recording and the editing and the uploading. Sometimes a video can take from the beginning of when I start recording to when it's on YouTube, it can be several hours, and that's if I'm just continuously working on it. So it takes a lot of time and effort. Its beginning is certainly a full-time job with zero pay at the beginning. So I am at least happy with my little itty-bitty 200 a month, and I know that some of you would be thrilled to have 200 a month, but I don't think you'd be thrilled with 200 a month when you see how much time you have to put into it to get to that amount. you're better off to go get a job at McDonald's, because you'll work a whole lot less. I'm in this for the long term, and I'm hoping to make it grow so that it makes it worth my time, and that I can get back to where I was with the Deals blog. I don't miss the blog, but I certainly miss the income, and had the income stayed there for me, I wouldn't have left it, but I had to leave because the income was going downhill, so have to find a different way. So that is it for this month. I will try to do an update again halfway through May. So what did I say my goal was? 225. We'll leave it at 225 for the month of May. So we'll want to be like at least like what, $112 halfway through May. That's what we're aiming for. If you are a YouTube content creator and you want to know some specific stats that I haven't mentioned, because there are a ton of stats inside YouTube's analytics. If there's anything in particular you want to know of mine, just ask me, leave a comment, and I'll let you know. So if there's something that you want to compare, I'm happy to do that for you. I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Let's have a good May, okay? Subscribe. Bye. And thank you. And Tigger says hello and goodbye. Goodbye.